We will read in the gospel text of today one of the most beautiful texts that we can ever come across in Scripture. Luke chapter 1, verses 26 to 38, which contains the announcement of the birth of Jesus to his mother. We can imagine for our reflection the scene where Mary is a woman who is engaged in the daily chores of her life. She is doing what she has to do and living in the present moment. Mary is a woman who has no regrets about the past. She is a woman who plans but is not obsessed with the future. She is a woman who has learned to live in the presence of God. She is a woman who has learned to be open. She is a woman who has learned to live in the now. It is to this Mary that Angel Gabriel is sent again. And he announces to her that she is to be God's mother. She is to bear a son. She will call the name of the child Jesus. And Mary is not disbelieving. Mary does not doubt. The question of Mary is only a question of information, unlike the question of Zechariah, which expressed doubt and which set a limitation. Mary's question does not set a limitation on what God can do, and as the angel says very explicitly, nothing is impossible for God. Even though Mary is unable to understand with her finite mind what that explanation means, even though on the surface level the explanation is not rational or reasonable, Mary's response is not merely yes. Mary's response is not merely I will cooperate with you. Mary's response is not even I will collaborate with you. Mary's response is you, Lord, do in me. Mary cedes the initiative to God. She becomes the clay in the potter's hand, and she will be molded as the potter wants to mold her. She will not tell the potter what to do. She will hear what the potter wants her to do, and she will do it. As we near closer to the feast of Christmas, let us ask for the intercession of Mary, who was the epitome of openness and of receptivity. Let us ask that through her intercession, we also learn to listen to the promptings of God's Spirit and, like her, have the courage to say, let it be done to me.